Hey, citizens! Welcome to the shit show. You've stepped into the Porcelain Palace. We are your hosts, Tiff and Dan. And today, you have the wonderful opportunity to hear about Dan's sleep schedule, or perhaps the lack of one.
Yeah, yeah, I've never been good at sleeping. I'll preface it with that. Getting to sleep, terrible at that.
hmm
Staying asleep, pretty decent at that. But yeah, no, but like occasionally with my work, I'll have like a game day where
Right.
there's like, oh, this game is at noon, and then like the next day that's a night game. So like it becomes like a nightmare for those situations. Like for someone watching them on TV, you're like, oh, good. Like it's at noon. I'll watch it during the day. Then I'll have like the rest of the day to do whatever. And then like if it's a night game, like oh, go about my day, and then I just turn on the TV. We get in about 6 or 7 hours before the game generally,
hmm
and so to start preparing for it. So I had to be in at see, I had to get on a 5:15 train
Ugh,
on Saturday morning,
that's
which
disgusting.
yeah. So I woke up around I set my alarm to wake up around 4:15 or 4-ish. And
Yeah.
then I went to bed the night before and just like had a day off, like at my normal time, which is like I usually go to bed like 3 or 4 in the morning and wake up like at noon if I don't have to go anywhere for work or anything. So I woke up at
Yeah.
1 p.m. the day before, and then I was trying to go to sleep that night, and I was like, this is not happening. Like around
Yeah.
like 2 a.m., I was like, I can still get 2 hours. And then
I
around
can
3
still
a.m.,
get two
I
hours.
was like, if I fall asleep now, I'm probably just sleeping through the alarms.
Yeah,
So I guess I'm
for sure
staying
you
up.
would have.
So I didn't sleep at all between Friday and Sunday morning,
Yeah.
which is fun.
You
Yeah, I was so exhausted when I got back from work too. I was like in and out of like a daze, and then I couldn't go to sleep because my body was like so used to being awake at that point.
right.
Like it was like you're exhausted, but
You
like
evolved.
you don't go to sleep now. I'm like, great.
You
So
evolved. You don't need sleep.
yeah, I think I ended up going to sleep like 2 a.m. or something like that, Saturday night, aka Sunday morning. And so I think I was up for what was that, 37 hours straight?
Nah, you got that. That's fine.
Yeah, my brain was not working and it's still like recovering now.
Yeah,
I had a decent night's sleep last two, so like I feel a little better, but it's still like
that's
a
good.
little bit of a fog
The sleep debt is still
sitting up
there.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get it at some point this week. We'll
Yeah.
see. But that's pretty much it. It's just a bunch of like times where I have to do that a year, and there's another one in a couple of weeks where it's gonna be the same exact problem,
Mm-mm.
and it sucks. I hate it. I'm
Well,
not a
it
morning
sucks
person to begin
even
with.
more if you already have an issue falling asleep
Yeah,
because it's not like you can just knock, yourself out and then you're good.
no,
Um,
I think part of it's like just a little bit of insomnia mixed with anxiety at that point because the
sure.
longer you're waiting and you haven't gone to sleep, the more now
hmm
you're putting pressure on yourself. Like I have to go to sleep now, or otherwise I only get X amount of hours.
Right.
Yeah,
All you're doing now is counting how many hours you have left to
yeah.
sleep. Yeah. I
So
do that during convention season. Um, like during the weekend, especially if I'm driving in and out of a show and I get home at like 1 in the morning, and I have to wake up at 5
mhm.
to, get ready and head back that way. I don't fall asleep right away. So then I'm just debating on if I sleep at all.
Yeah.
Because you're like, there's not many hours in which I can retain.
Yeah, and then I set like 3 or 4 alarms to make sure, like, if I do fall asleep super late, I've made myself enough opportunities to wake up.
Yeah. I've definitely slept through alarms and been
Yeah,
late.
in college, I realized I was really bad at this because I think I had like an 8 a.m. class my freshman year, and I would sleep through this alarm every fucking time to the
Yeah.
point where like my roommate, he was like, I don't know, I see you get up and then you turn off the alarm and then you go back to bed. And I'm like, I'm not awake for any of that. Like, it's just like I'm sleepwalking to this thing and going boop, and like now the noise is gone. Time for more sleep. So yeah, 8 a.m. classes are would never my friend. I'm very much a night person.
Yeah. Oh, for sure you are. You're up to like 3 a.m. every day
Yeah, and then
by
and
choice.
it's not because yeah, like I enjoy like I'll watch whatever sport is probably on until like around like midnight or so, and then I have like 3 hours of like movies, TV, YouTube, whatever the hell time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I can't judge. My general work schedule is 7 a.m. until 2 a.m. So
yeah, at
that's like,
least I get some sleep in there. You
yeah.
just get like almost none all the time.
It's better. I used to average only 4 hours a night. Now it's up to 5.
Now you're
So
oversleeping.
yeah, now I'm swimming in sleep. you know?
So
But I'm sorry. I hope the season ends swiftly. You can.
this week is at least a lighter week, which is
Yeah.
good because it gives us a chance to record episodes and not have to do
Yeah.
last second stuff again. But then as it gets toward like it basically it's all messed up because the hockey season this year is squeezed into less months because they have the
Mm.
1 month Olympic break.
Oh,
So essentially, like in February, I have like I think only 1 day of work as far as games are concerned. So
okay.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a very light month for me, but I'm awaiting that month eagerly. I'm like, okay, is it February yet?
Yeah, you're
Is
like, "Can we get there? Can we
yeah.
do it?"
So
Yeah. Which is
that's
perfect
it.
timing,
Yeah.
because that's about the time that I wanna try to come visit, so
Yeah. So I'll make sure I'm working the one time you are
yeah.
here, and that's the 1 day I'm working.
Sorry, I can't. You have to go sit in someone else's bathroom.
Yep. I'm gonna make you sit in my bathroom. I'm gonna leave, but you're just gonna sit in there.
Yeah. That's all I need. That's all I ever need, you know?
It looks like this.
Yeah. There will be no surprises. No surprises. Except maybe the water level.
The water level and also the tissue box color might change.
Yeah. Wow.
That's about it. And
That's
there's
gonna
less
be
microphones. There
traumatizing.
are less microphones in there.
I have an expectation, and it's not gonna be met now.
I gotta tell you, if your expectation is not met by this, I don't know what to tell you. That's
Also, the
all.
sizing is different, and that's gonna be
Uh,
depressing because
not terribly different
I
though.
mean,
It's a little smaller.
I'll feel like I'm, in one of those, like, toy soldier, like, games where I've been shrunk down, you
I
know?
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. That was what I was hoping to
We'll
feel, but I know I won't feel that, and I'm
we'll
sad.
judge that uh when if you come.
Yeah. Well, speaking of being able to record episodes, we actually, for those of you who watch versus just listen, we'll be wearing the exact same clothes, and that's because we recorded
It's
a
not
fun
true.
little like watch party
It's
thing.
sketchy. I changed.
You changed. Wow, I did not change. I didn't.
Well,
I did not.
I I showered between these, so I didn't feel like throwing on
Oh,
old
you
dirty
did?
shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did say you needed to take a shower for the thing you got going on tonight,
Yeah.
but
But we did like a little yeah, we did like our watch video and recorded that first, figuring we could talk about it a little bit here and tease it. And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, well, I got to shower at some point because I have like a work dinner thing. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, it was smart. Use that break to
I'll
your
change again
advantage.
before that.
Yeah. So the little like homemade film that we watched was The Hunger Games, but better, you know? And so it's been blowing up on social media and on YouTube, has over like 7 million views. And people have been enjoying it. And I saw it and I was like, we need to watch this. So,
There you go. So we watched
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So,
And we had fun with it. I think we both said we were like smiling the entire time, probably.
yeah, it was great. And we recommend that when you guys watch that episode, which will be, coming out later, um,
Hmm.
is that, you'll get to, you can watch it with us. We recommend you watch it with us so that way
Yeah,
you're in a group
we
of
do a little
friends.
countdown. Yeah, we do a
Huh?
little countdown for the start, so you can time it up with us.
Yeah.
I'll leave it in.
Yes, just start at 1 second.
I'm just gonna cut out where we say 2 and 1. Just say 3, and then just start.
3. Brilliant.
No, no, we'll leave the countdown in.
Yeah. We start at 1 second and then hit play.
That's the
So,
way to do it.
no, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I did I some of the parts in there, I think I'm gonna quote on a daily
Well, don't quote
basis.
now because no one knows what you're
Yeah,
talking about yet.
yeah. Like when I'm trying to get someone's attention, you know?
Just snap in their face. People like that. People
Yeah,
generally
mom.
tend to like when you snap in their face
Yeah.
to get their attention. They're not
They'll
ignoring
get
you.
what I
They
mean.
just you
They'll
haven't
get what
snapped in their face yet. That's the problem.
I mean. No, it was fantastic. And everyone go watch it. It's like a little extra that we're doing. It should be out
Hmm.
later this week. So make sure to
And
check it out.
we tell you there, but if you want to send us other stuff you want us to react to,
Mhm.
go for it. We probably will.
Yeah.
I can't promise anything. I don't know what you're gonna send us, but
You say probably, there's not
within
a
reason, within reason, we will.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not watching any kinky shit. Sorry.
Yeah, none of that. No weird like, oh, this beheading's hilarious. Like, no, none of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
but if it's like a fun YouTube thing, we can watch
Yeah.
it.
Think about what the shit show's been about, and deal with
No
that.
pooping videos. Have you seen this video? It's called Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh god. No, I have not seen it and I don't ever want to see it.
You'd probably like it. I'm just kidding.
No. 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 I know I talk about shit a lot, but
Yeah. I will say it was like probably the least gross of the super gross things going around the internet at that time.
oh,
Like I just
probably.
remember the group of them that were available, and
Yeah.
well, I guess so. I'm just trying to think of like early 2000s internet nonsense, like that. Like
Well,
my
the
friends would send
centipede.
each other. I don't know about that one, but
The
like my friends
centipede
would say,
exists, the movie.
"Oh, Human Centipede."
Yeah.
Oh, but that's later. Like I'm talking about like this is like around 2000 or 2000 like 5 range at the
Mm.
best. Like there was so many of these like weird things that would just like, be online because of, like you'd find them because someone talked about it or sent you the address or like through eBaum's World or shit like that. And
Sure.
you'd be like, "Oh, this is Tub Girl," which is gross. You can look these up if you want, but don't. Uh, is it Blue Waffle or whatever? It was like a
Yeah, blue
thing.
waffles, I remember that.
Uh, Meat Spin wasn't that bad just as far as grossness. It was just kind of like a funny
Mhm.
thing you would trick people to go to. Lemon Party, another one of those.
Yeah.
And I feel like Two Girls, One Cup fell in the middle of all that. It wasn't the grossest thing I'd ever seen. It definitely isn't great, but it's not the grossest thing I've ever seen because of this shit. But it was up there. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. I'll be
We
right.
haven't seen any of them, so I don't know.
No, the concept, I'm not a fan of the concept. What
I
do you
think
call
you
it?
would be. I don't think you'd
It's
be happy
scat
to watch it.
porn or something?
Kinda, yeah. I don't think you would love watching it, but I also don't think you would be as horrified as you're imagining you would be,
I
if that
I
makes
bet
sense.
you that's true. I've
Yeah.
I've seen quite a few horrendous things in my day that I think I
Yeah.
could probably just watch it without even reacting.
You'd be like, "Oh, that's not for me."
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, that's probably would be my reaction,
Yeah.
actually. When you see all like, when you watch horror movies constantly or you work at a bank downtown of a metropolitan, you see a lot. Like, you get
Sure, blame the
exposed
bank.
to a lot. So, I've probably seen worse things and people shitting on
Anyway, back to the point. If you wanna watch something that's not a shitty, gross thing, watch this Hunger Games video on YouTube. It has none of this in it. It's
Right.
nothing like those. Send us stuff like the Hunger Games video, not like those other ones we just mentioned.
The ones that we talked about for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, "How did we get here?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah. Let's get that train back on the track."
Is there ever a track? I don't
Yeah,
know.
there it's a track. It's some choices, but that one went a little off the rails for a second.
There's drag paths, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of a
Yeah.
shitty train. It just kind of hops
Yeah.
up off on one for a bit.
Yeah. Um, so this weekend, something that was really cool that I did was I went to the House on the Rock.
Okay,
And have you heard of
as
it?
someone who doesn't know what this is, I'm assuming this is a house on a rock.
Whoa. Yes.
Is it on a
Crazy.
cliff at least?
So it's on an actual rock, okay?
Yes, but
And
it's like, is
Alex
the rock on a
Jordan
cliff or just like in the middle of a field?
was the builder.
Okay.
And so it was this guy who went and had a picnic on this rock in somewhere in middle Wisconsin. And he was like,
Okay.
I'm going to build a house here. And so it's this crazy, elaborate maze of a house. Like he didn't really have blueprints when he started building it.
Yeah, the game hadn't
And
come out
he
yet.
has this hallway that goes to nowhere. It's just like into a peak that goes like 30 feet off the rock. And it's all
Okay.
glass. And he built it. He was a builder. Like he built music machines, like those really elaborate ones that play all the instruments by itself,
Gotcha.
you know? And he was an artist and like so he did like a lot of sculpting and like this house is essentially like a museum, but he didn't intend for it to be one. He just was like, I want all these things in my house. And so he has two villages. Um Moby Dick that's being attacked by a kraken. At one point was the largest carousel in the world
Okay.
in which he handmade and painted every single one of the seats.
What
Um,
year is this? Like, what time period are we talking?
think it started in the I think it was in the 60s.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out why this guy has so much free time.
Yeah. I was confused about where he got the money cuz like in his history it said he was like a cab driver at one point.
Hmm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
"What? Where?" And I'm like, "I guess it's a different time period." But, like
No. No, this guy definitely stole some money. Like,
yeah, well, he was
or
a
found
builder,
buried
so
treasure or something.
yeah, like, my guess is that he sold, like, a few of his music machines or something, or, like, he got into engineering or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
I didn't see that part of the biography that that was happening. Um, but it was I don't know, it was, like, one of the craziest things I'd ever seen. I spent, I think, like, 3 or 4 yeah, like, over 4 hours in that, and I didn't even see it all. Like, that's how crazy this house
Yeah, it's a
is.
lot.
Yeah, and it's multiple buildings, multiple levels, like, it's crazy. I've never been so amazed by
I see what
someone's
you did there.
house before. Yeah. He had these, like, giant fireplaces that were, like could fit 17 people sitting in it.
I don't think you're supposed to sit in the fireplace.
Well, I'm just trying to give you an idea of size.
Okay.
An elephant could fit in one of them, you know?
Again, I think it's supposed to be fire, like in the fireplace, and
Well, there
that's it.
wasn't fire in the fireplace, so
I guess if you have a house that's that big, you want it warm. So I guess it makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh, it was freezing. We had
Well,
to, like,
now it
have our
is.
coats on the whole time.
Well, because the fireplace wasn't going.
Dude, I I wanna know what it would have been like to live in this house functionally. Because 'Cause I'm, like, walking around, I'm like, "God, if you're like, 'Oh, I left my with my phone,' and having to hike through this house because there's not like an easy shortcut. Like it's all
Yeah.
convoluted. You have to go up
Is
and
this
downstairs and around. It's crazy.
this house isn't the basis for like House on Haunted Hill, right? That's something
No.
else. Okay.
Yeah. No. This one's really cool though. I enjoyed it. It was like surreal to think that someone just wanted these things in their house, but I also am like I too would want all these things in my house because why not? That would be so fun. And especially because like kids and stuff, they could play in the villages that he had made in the
Yeah.
building. Like he had a
Hopefully his
full
kids. Hopefully.
cafe.
Okay.
He built a cafe, like a
That's.
pizzeria and an ice
I
cream
mean,
shop.
that's weird to have in your house. Like, then you have to have a staff to work those places.
Well, he was the staff, or maybe he did hire a
No, there's
staff. I
no
don't know.
way. There's no way you build like a fucking restaurant in your house and you're like, I better start working here. Let me.
People do that.
No way. There's
Yes,
like you
there's
hire
house-run
someone.
restaurants.
Yes, but not in your house for you.
Yeah.
There's no rich person who's like, I'm gonna have that Taco Bell in my house so I can learn how to make their quesadillas.
So I can learn how to make Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, that's not happening. They're hiring someone to come in and make the food.
You don't know. You don't know his life. Maybe he just really wanted to learn how to make a pizza.
He's like, one of these days I'll get it. There's no other way to eat
Yeah. Well, back then, like this place is in the middle of nowhere. Like I had to drive a half hour off highway in all these back alley country roads to get to this place. I was
it.
like, it was not convenient
Okay.
getting there. I'll tell you that. But apparently he had brought up all of the different like concrete bags and like materials himself. Like he walked it up the fucking hill. And I'm like, you couldn't have paid me to do it. You couldn't have paid me. I would have
It's
died.
called House on a Rock.
Yeah. House on the Rock. But it was just a very surreal
Hmm.
like thing to witness, like walking through and just being like, this is one of the most creative beings I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's like a
Like
resort.
his creations were just otherworldly in some
They,
situations.
they made a whole resort around this place.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
it's you have to do 'em in more than one day. You have
They
to do
force
2
you.
days. There's
Oh,
no way. Not if you're actually like looking at things. But it
yeah,
was it
that's
was
crazy.
really cool. I definitely plan on going back to look at the section that we didn't even get to, you know?
Yeah. So he built this beginning in 1945.
There you go. Yeah, I think
So
maybe he
there's
opened it to the public in 1960. Because before it was like a resort, like it was his house and then it was his resort. Like he let friends and family come visit and like utilize the place. And then
hmm
people apparently kept bugging him about like wanting to look at his house. And they're like, he was like, fine, I'll charge you 50 cents for kids and a dollar for adults. Those are not the
the str
prices today.
the streets of yesterday thing they have looks
Yeah.
exactly like the one in the museum in Wisconsin that we saw
Yes, it looks very much like
in
little
Milwaukee, I should say.
yeah,
Yeah.
Old Milwaukee. I wonder if I never really read about who made
Maybe he
Old
designed it for
Milwaukee.
them too.
Yeah, but maybe he participated in that because it looked very similar.
Yeah,
Like, I had a lot of deja vu when walking through those little villages.
that's cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess yeah, check it out. If you mention Tiffany's name at the door, you do not get 10%, and she does not get anything.
It is not sponsored. But it was really cool, and I would highly recommend it, because it was just awesome. But it is a hike getting out there. It's not not a unless
Yeah,
you stay at the
I
resort.
they have
It's not like
27
a
holes of
vacation.
championship golf course. It says so on the website.
There you go.
So that's why you should go there, maybe. It was like two things. They were like, find out about our creator, and then there was like, we also have golf.
Well, you gotta appeal to all.
Yeah,
And those are apparently the 2 type of people.
there's people who want to see the attraction. There's golfers.
Yeah.
There's this Venn diagram that never crosses.
Yeah.
It's just two circles.
I'm sure it was researched thoroughly
Well, I'm
in
sure they
order
were
for
like,
them to come to this conclusion.
he probably built a golf course up there, and like they were like, well, now he's dead. It's open to the public.
We might as well use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's really cool though.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
If
glad you
you come
enjoyed.
out to Wisconsin again, maybe I'll force you in a vehicle to and drive multiple hours to get to this one.
Force me in a vehicle like I don't get in cars. Like I refuse to get in cars.
You only take public transport.
Bullshit.
You don't like motor
I've been
vehicles.
in your car.
There's no proof of that.
Why would there need to be?
Because now I'm gonna paint it like you're a crazy person who doesn't like getting in vehicles.
Sure. Go for it.
Now
Only
you're gonna have to
submarines.
post pictures of you in cabs.
This is me in a cab. Even though I never take cabs because I just take Uber, which is just a fucking car.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of documentation of it.
Release the records. No one will believe you otherwise.
If it needs to happen, I can share my Uber records.
Yeah.
I just black out my home address, but everything else.
Yeah. Oh god. That's great. Bonbon is feeling very affectionate and is knocking the whole table over.
Oh, good. That's not really what affection is. That's called attention seeking.
Yeah. Well, to him, it's the same thing. He's like, "What do you mean? I need I'm giving you affection by seeking attention."
Hmm.
All right.
He's
Are
like,
you
affect me.
what?
He's like, affect me.
Are you ready for Porcelain Confessions? No, Bonbon, don't chew on that.
All right, Bonbon's not ready, but I am.
He is not ready.
No,
Can you hear that?
that's the sound of toilet.
Yeah. Oh, the what's your no one believes but it's true story.
Does everyone have one of these? I'm like, I don't know if I have a story where like no one believes me.
Well, I feel like it's the one that it's hard to believe, maybe. You know, like when you tell people they have the look of like, "Are you serious?" Like that's a real thing.
I mean, like my job, I guess, is the one that people like are most surprised about
Yeah.
because I'm covering a professional sports team, and occasionally I'm on the road doing that, and then occasionally I used to be on the plane with them, like because we were on the charter for a while,
Yeah.
but there's no like I don't think I have any stories that are like that was so unbelievable you're lying to me. I mean,
Okay, well
sure, I was the first man on Jupiter. Everyone knows that. And like not like no.
what?
What? How did your
No
body
way.
not get crushed with the gravity? I don't know.
Yeah, mine the one that people typically have a hard time believing like, they don't call me a liar, but I can be like they're like, "What? Like, how does that happen?" And it's the microwave story.
Oh yeah, but you've told that story already, I think.
I know, but that's the one that most people, like,
Yeah.
typically don't they're like, "A microwave was thrown at you?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Well, because you started off with someone threw a microwave at me, and then you explain it, and it becomes more believable.
Yeah, but it's true, I got a microwave
Yeah.
thrown at me. I'd
Let's
say
see.
maybe another one because it's, like, equally outrageous is my, uh, story about the crack addict or, like, meth addict. I don't know what he was on, but he was on something.
Hmm.
Like, so I was working at the bank again, where I got the microwave thrown at me. And I was sitting in my office at the time, which was I was still a banker versus a manager. And I had this like little pane that like sits behind me. And I was just working and I felt like a shadow crossed over the window. And so like it got dark. And so I turn around. And when I turn around, what I'm greeted with is a naked man like thrusting thrusting himself on the window, just nude and having a good old time with himself. And I just like lock eyes with him. And then I turn back around and I'm like, "Hey, Dan."
Yeah, not me, by the way.
Yeah,
Her old coworker.
not you. Another one. But yeah, and then he moved on and he just was like dancing around. The police came. They were
Did
like,
he?
put clothes on,
Oh,
arrested him, and then they called it a day. That also makes me think about because in that office, what also happened is I was helping this guy open an account and like it felt like an elder abuse situation. And so I was like telling him that I wasn't going to be able to open the account. And he said that, well, I'm not leaving until you open this account. I go, well, I'm sorry, but like whatever. And I gave him the reasons why. He then gets sick. He grabs my trash can that's like sitting in between us, like on the side, and makes eye contact and just throws up into the
nice.
trash can, sets it down, and he goes, "I'm not going anywhere." And in that moment, I thought, "What a power move! What a
It's
power move!"
definitely a choice. I don't know how effective a choice it is, but it was a choice.
Yeah, he did not get an account. He left. But
Still trying
yeah,
to think of
those
one.
are three crazy stories that actually happened. Um, but some people may not believe me.
I don't like. I'm trying to think. I'm still trying to think of one. There's got to be something, right? I don't know. Still have not come up with anything.
Yeah.
The closest thing was like my work. Yeah,
Well,
not a
you
lot
can
of my
always
life
choose
is.
another.
If you want to, then I can try answering that one with no guarantees.
No guarantees.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Maybe the next one won't apply to me either. Like I wish I had a story because that seems like a fun one, but I just don't have one.
What's the weirdest hill you'll absolutely die on?
Gonna go with Benny Hill.
What?
No. Um, it's the first hill that came to mind.
Love it.
What's the
Pitch the
hill I'll
movie.
die on? Um, Again, the weirdest. I wish I had strong emotions about things because then I feel like one of my weird things I actually die on that hill. Most of my things are like, oh, I guess not. Um,
Oh, I guess not.
I feel like I don't have enough extreme
Dan,
events in my life or
just
things.
make something up.
I It's just supposed to be confession. It's supposed to be honest.
That's
This isn't
true.
supposed to be
Very true.
like tell a random fucking story and then lie about it and then your classmates get mad at you. That was your thing. Uh
I would say mine would be it's the conspiracy theory is that I think dragons are real. Like that they existed at one point. I will die on that hill. I truly believe that dragons and dinosaurs were essentially the same thing.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I think
Like the
we
T-Rex had wings, and what is that if not a dragon?
I don't think the T-Rex necessarily had wings,
The
but I mean
little
there were
dippy arm things, those are
I think that
joints in the
I think
back.
that's I think that's like a mid-evolution thing where it's like at some point in its evolution it one of its ancestors was probably a flying dinosaur
Hmm.
and then it just becomes this weird amalgamation of things as it's transitioning. That's what I think. But there were flying dinosaurs, like, and by your definition, you said like they don't have to breathe fire. So I mean,
Correct.
by that
Yeah, a
definition,
wyvern, there's
a
plenty.
pterodactyl would be a dragon in your
Yeah,
definition. So sure, they existed in that case.
I
Uh,
will die on this hill of like dragons are
but no,
real.
but I don't
You
know.
know,
I don't know who would argue with you that like flying dinosaurs existed.
plenty of
Uh,
people. Plenty of people would argue with me on that.
um, I guess I th the one that I would probably piss most people off that I would strongly argue for is like I don't think organized religion's a good thing.
Yeah, that would
I
be
think a lot of
definitely
people
a hot take
I don't think a
for
lot
a
of
lot of
people
people.
yeah, I think like a lot of people like think they need it and it's because they've been told they need it. but
Yeah.
society would be just fine, if not better, without it.
I think it's the interpretation of that everyone needs to believe the thing is
Yeah.
the poison in
It's
it,
well,
but I think
if you don't believe
outside
what
of
I
it, it's
believe, I
fine,
should
yeah.
murder you has been the policy of most religions throughout humanity.
That has been the history,
And
correct.
so generally not a great thing, considering most of them tell you not to kill anyone, and then they go,
Yeah.
unless they're not us. And it's still happening now, just in different ways.
Yeah,
So yeah, don't love that.
yeah,
I'm on the hill that all people should be the same or treated similarly. Just like
agreed.
if you're a dick, that's one thing, but like just because like you believe you were raised this way or this place shouldn't
Yeah, it does
change
not
how
make you
much your life
better.
is valued. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree
So
with that. I think
without getting on
religion
like a
should be what
fucking
it's
soapbox,
yeah,
like
religion should be what it's made for, and that's hope
yeah,
and
it was
love,
honestly
you know?
like when it was created, I think it was mostly created to keep some sort of order in a world where it was impossible to convince anyone to keep any kind of order.
I
Like
think
there was just people doing shit left and right, and like they were like, we have to have some kind of scary figure to make sure that people don't do these things, otherwise bad thing will happen. So
well,
like
it was originally religion was originally created to explain things. So, like, that's why we
I think it's
have
a combo of both. I think it's like to
yeah.
explain why you
Well,
shouldn't
there's
kill
life
someone.
lessons,
Here
like, learn from
here
this thing.
But here's the thing, like when you say originally created, are you talking about like monotheistic religions? Because those came way after like polytheistic
Oh,
religions.
I'm talking about it
So
in
like,
general, not
yeah.
in
So
the
like, I think a
specifics
lot
of
of the times it
either
was like, oh
or.
yeah, like like why is it snowing? Oh, the goddess of weather or whatever, like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of thing. It's like, I don't know, but we said a thing now. But don't anger her by doing these because it's like okay,
yeah. Yeah.
or the weather will be bad and the crops won't grow and you'll starve to death.
Exactly, and that
Uh,
just translated over into mono,
But again,
and
I think a lot of those are just like to keep people in line and not chaos reigning all the time, to give
yeah,
everyone a shared reason for giving a fuck besides Hammurabi, which was like, I'm just gonna, you do something, I'm gonna do it back to you. Fuck you.
yeah. I see the layers of it, and I that is part of it, but I also see
I think the
the
hope thing's been pushed a lot as a reason to keep it around
yeah.
and a reason to donate money to it.
There's a lot of questions I have on
Yeah.
why why things ended the way that they did.
A lot
Um,
of it's just history based on who won certain wars
yeah,
and how they wanted to consolidate their power.
it's
They went with
it's
certain
because
religions over
man runs
others.
it. It's
Yeah.
because like us humans run the thing, and it we are jealous and greedy and evil
Well, yeah.
beings.
I just think it's funny when there's this figure in the religion, let's call him the Pope, and he'll say a
Mhm.
thing, and it's like, oh, well, he's supposed to be the figurehead of my religion. And then you ask the people in that religion about what he said, and they're like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. The president's right. And I just think that's the funniest thing in the world. It's like, well, why'd you go to church then? Like,
Yeah, it's all subjective. Religion
no,
is individually
that was an
subjective.
article in my local paper, by the way, I'm talking about, where
Oh, really?
they asked people in my town who were leaving church that day what they thought of the Pope making a comment against the president, and they were like, "Well, he just doesn't understand what Donald knows."
What?
Yeah, apparently Trump is next to godliness or something like that to them,
Yes, of course.
which is I disagree personally. Uh, I also think since the Pope's saying he's
Anyone
against it, the church should also disagree, since that's kind of
yeah.
who they follow.
It's like, I think anyone who's in a organized religion should
Yeah.
disagree on
I will
that.
say it's a Catholic church. It's not like they're like some other sect. It's a Catholic church that celebrates the Pope constantly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like the fact that they're going like the Pope has no idea what he's talking, which makes me really laugh because it's like,
yeah.
well, then what are you following? You're just making shit up along the way and saying religion, fine.
Yeah. At least we know what it is then, you know?
Yeah, why have a figurehead who claims to be the best understander of what the religion is supposed to be,
Yeah.
and
I
then
I
go,
am
he
not a
doesn't know what the fuck he's
Catholic,
talking about.
so
No,
I
I know
will
there's a lot of
not
people who aren't. But that's why I'm saying this is especially hypocritical.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I but I don't know what the Pope is really supposed to be. I think it's
From
the
what
decider
I've
of
seen,
in which
I think he,
path
I
the
think it's
Catholicism takes
I think he is the ultimate on earth interpreter
of the Bible.
of their version of the Bible because there's
Mm,
7,000 different Bibles out there. Yeah.
I could see that. Bonbon. He's trying to get the cord.
When Bonbon eats the cord, the episode ends. That's the rule.
Yeah. Say hello.
But you asked me for a hill to die on. That was mine.
That was yours. Hey, it's a confessional.
Yeah.
we got to stay honest. I would
Now I'll also say if you're religious and you're not making it anyone's problem, go for it.
yeah,
Why not?
I see more hope and love than like unfortunately that's broadcasted, which is a bunch of hate and judgment.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see how history plays out because that's all
Well,
we
we won't.
can do.
We
We
won't
can
see how history plays
participate in
out.
the
We'll
ways
be
in which
part.
we participate
We'll
in.
just live through some of it, and it'll keep going. History will survive no matter what.
Yep, 100%. All right. Well, folks, that's today's episode.
Yeah.
Um, we've been keeping it a little bit lighter and shorter, um, because that's what our time allots. So
I mean, like it's not like we did like a 10-minute episode,
that's true. That's true. I think.
but we
Oh
also
my gosh.
honestly didn't have that much to talk about because
Yeah.
we haven't been up to anything extremely awesome in the
No,
last
just
like month.
working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we don't want to take more of your time than we have to just
Yeah.
kind of go, I don't
And now
know.
the 10-minute
And now 10 minutes of
moment of
silence.
silence. That's all the episode is. It's
Moment of
just
silence. Stop giggling.
crickets. Alrighty, folks. Well, we appreciate you so much. And
Yeah.
we will see you in the next episode. So from our bathrooms to yours. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Song is happening, but
Yeah.
you can't hear this because I muted the mics. Do 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 do.